The sun burns white over the horizon. Heat shimmers on the edge of the savannah, where the land begins to harden into stone and sand. A band of Homo erectus moves slowly but steadily forward. Their feet leave shallow prints in the dust, their shoulders, stooped beneath bundles of meat, tools, and water leaves. They do not know it, but their journey will carry them farther than any human before them out of Africa. Across new lands where survival demands both endurance and adaptation, the savannah falls behind. Ahead stretches a dry plain, broken by thorn trees and scattered boulders. Food grows scarce. Days stretch into weeks of hunger. Mothers carry children who cry softly, their lips dry. Hunters move farther afield, chasing lizards, gathering roots, cracking open marrow bones for strength. Still they press forward, drawn by something deeper than instinct, relentless push into the unknown. At dusk, the land shifts, grass thins, giving way to desert scrub. Winds howl, carrying dust across the barren horizon. The tribe gathers in a tight circle, fire flickering at the center, its glow fragile against the vast dark. Predators here are different, silent, lean jackals that lurk beyond the flames, and snakes that slide unseen beneath the sand. Every night is a test of vigilance. Days later, the tribe comes upon a river valley, the first water in many suns. They rush to drink, plunging their faces into the cool current. Relief floods their bodies, but danger waits beneath the surface. A crocodile surges, jaws clamping onto a young hunter's leg. The water churns red. In a frenzy, the tribe strikes with axes and fire-hardened spears. At last the beast recoils, retreating into the depths. The hunter lives, his leg mangled, his cries echoing. They bind the wound with leaves, carry him on their shoulders. To abandon him would be easier, but unity is survival. The journey continues northward. Hills rise, their slopes rocky and steep. Nights grow colder. The fire, once a shield against predators, now becomes life itself. Hunters scour the slopes for dry branches, feeding flames through the long nights. Mothers wrap children in animal hides. For the first time, survival depends not only on meat and tools, but on warmth. One morning, while crossing a high pass, the band encounters another group. Strangers lean, wary, their bodies cloaked in furs stripped from prey. Their eyes are sharp, their movements tense. This is not Africa. These are kin, yet different, forged by other lands. The two tribes face one another across the ridge, firelight reflected in their tools. For a long moment, no sound stirs but the wind. Then, a gesture. One stranger lays down a carcass of hair between them. Suspicion softens. The bands share food, circling the fire together, exchanging grunts and gestures. For a single night, there is peace, but peace does not last. Weeks later, scarcity sharpens hunger. A herd of wild horses grazes in the valley below. Both bands descend, hunters on each side. The chase erupts, spears flying, hooves thundering. Dust blinds the eyes, cries echo. When at last one horse collapses, both tribes converge. Shouts turn to blows. Stone strikes bone. Blood spatters the dust. The victors drag the carcass away, triumphant but scarred, while the defeated retreat into the hills. Leaving behind their dead, the band presses onward, carrying with them not only fire and stone, but memory. Each victory and loss etches lessons into their survival. Rivers to cross, prey to chase, rivals to fight. landscapes to endure. At last, the land changes once more. Forest rises, thick and green, a new world of sound and scent. Birds call from branches, monkeys scatter through the canopy. Here, food is plentiful, roots, berries, game hiding in the undergrowth. The band feasts, their bodies swelling with strength again. For the first time in many moons, children laugh as they splash. In a stream, hunters rest their weary legs. Yet the forest carries dangers as well. Leopards stalk silently overhead, snakes strike from the shadows, and sudden storms send torrents of water rushing through the trees. But the tribe adapts. Spears thrust upward into branches. Fires are raised on stone platforms against the floods. In every trial, survival is reshaped. As the sun sets beyond the forest, the tribe gathers at the edge of a cliff, gazing across a vast new horizon. Mountains stretch beyond sight, their peaks lost in mist. Rivers wind like silver threads through the valleys. For a long time, the band stands in silence. They do not know it, but they are no longer bound to Africa. Their journey has carried them into new worlds, where their descendants will scatter and grow, changing with each land they touch. The fire burns behind them, glowing against the night. The children sleep, the hunters rest, the tribe endures. This is the beginning of humanity's greatest story, not just survival, but expansion. The first steps beyond Africa, the first migration of humankind.